Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to pour the wall hanging mold from Molds and Shapes, and is the one with the Santa with the reindeers. So I really love this mold, and yeah, you can use it for wall art, but you can also use it as a tray for your Christmas decoration. It's wonderful. They also have a second one, and this one has presents. So check them out if you want Molds and Shapes. I will link them into my description box, and I will link their entire Christmas collection in my description box. So just check it out if you like. Anyway, I mixed some resin. I'm using here the Ultracast resin, and I still had some glitter in champagne color, so I didn't want to use a bright champagne or a bright gold color, and that's why I have chosen champagne. And I'm using a little coffee stick just to place a little bit into my stars which are in the mold. So don't worry, I'm not showing the whole process in real time. There will be a time lapse because it's just taking too long. What I'm doing, also the antlers, I think they are called antlers. I know how to write this, but I don't know how to spell it. So I will also fill them with the glitter, and they are very delicate. So I really need to take my time. You see it later. And what I'm also doing, I'm using gold and silver metal powder, which I mix together. And so I'm also getting a goldenish champagne color, which I really adore. And I will paint the body with this color, also mixed in resin. So everything is already mixed in resin. And I also use a little bit for the slide of the Santa, and the slide also has some glitter. And then I also mix some red, ruby red. This is from Etter Art, the same like the metal colors. And this is gonna be my Father Christmas. So you see, I'm still painting a little bit, and I must admit, you really need to have a little bit of patience just to paint everything. But there's gonna be my time lapse just in a second, and then you see how I'm painting everything and what I'm doing. So, and now I can continue. I painted everything, and I made a clear layer over the entire piece. And now I can use UV resin, because when you use the UV resin, you need to be careful with the Molds and Shapes molds, because you really need to have the clear layer, otherwise your UV resin may stick to your mold, and this would be a pity. So I'm layering my UV resin, like I said, and the lower part will be the bubble effect, and I will paint it, the bubbles later, with the Silver Moon mica from Etter Art. And it's an interference mica. And the upper part from my negative space will be the blue from Let's Resin. So that's what I'm doing now. You see me using also the UV lamp, and I'm just busy with painting everything, and you see it. And now the upper part where nothing happened really, I am just drizzling some intensive interference flakes from Let's Resin. So I used the blue at the beginning, and now the fuchsia as second step. And now I can do my back layer. So I'm using clear resin. It's again the Ultracast resin, and I pour it right into the center. So I'm using half and half. I think I used a tiny bit too much of the clear. It was not 100% half and half, I need to admit. And then I mixed colors. You see it also very soon. It's the Midnight. It's a dark blue, and also the VioBlue. Both micas are from ColorBerry. So, but I let my resin just float till it's hitting the rim. So I have my whole base just covered with the clear resin. And now, yeah, I think I needed to add a little bit more clear, because at the bottom where I have my UV resin, of course it's higher, so it's not floating as good as the lower part. So that's why I added a little bit more. But then I can start pouring my colors, and you will see I make a sort of kiss pour with the two colors. So I just need to prepare them, and then I can just pour them. There's a Midnight, very dark blue with a shade of black, and the VioBlue, a blue color with the violet touch to it. So you see what I'm doing, and then I just change them and do it the other way around. So I'm hoping that I get a little bit of shading between those colors, that it's not just one block color. It will be a very delicate crackle effect. This I know already, and yeah, I'm just hoping for some nice shading. So I didn't put you on a time lapse, because I think I did this so many times with these sort of effects, so I think it will be fine. Now I'm just using the torch, and then I just let my resin cure. And now you see the lower part did not completely float, and I suppose it's because there was this higher up from the UV resin. So I was not quite sure how this is going to be looking at the end, at the bottom, because I hope, of course, that everything would be covered, but it didn't happen that time. Anyway, I'm curious on how this, Christmas hanger or bulb, I call it still a bulb, will be looking, and I'm so curious. But look at this. I really love it. I really love it. Look at the delicate reindeers, the stars, and the slate with, do you say slate? I think so. And the Father Christmas or the Santa. I really adore it. And look at the shading. I hope you can see it in the upper part, and the lower part. I didn't mind after I saw it. I was checking a couple of times if I like it or if I don't like it, but it gives a little bit the snow effect which I wanted to have. And it's not white, but I didn't want to have it white. Otherwise, I would have poured white on top of my of my bubbles, so it would have been white. But yeah, I'm really happy with the effects. I'm really happy with the shadings of the blue. And yeah, also with the champagne color, with those flakes, it looks really like stars, that there's a starry sky. I'm very satisfied, and I will be using this not as a wall hanger. I will be buying some tea lights, some glass tea lights, and I put them on the plater, and this will be my wrench for Advent. Advent is something typical German, where we Germans just put candles on every Sunday before Christmas, and this is what we like to do, and this is what I'm gonna do. And now here's a close-up again of the end result. I'm very happy with this pour. I love this mold. It's so delicate, and yeah, I hope you like this too. And yeah, I thank you for watching. Take care, guys. Bye bye.